I sold $45,000 in my first month of selling insurance, and here's how I did it. One thing that I learned from this whole first month is that persistence definitely is the key to always having someone ready to close. Always having someone ready to close. Yes, there's going to be those days where you're not going to have someone to close, but being persistent always sets appointments and always sets you up for the one call close. And another thing that I used and another thing that I did when in my first month is having every call, no matter how much the premium was, no matter who it was, no matter what it was, I always went into every call trying to get that one call close. And that's something I have to work on, and something that I'm going to get better at over time. But I even got called pushy a few times. It's alright, but I sold 45,757. I bet if I wasn't as pushy and a little more strategic with my one call close strategies, I could have got the 50,000. But we learn, we fail, and we learn from mistakes. And another thing is we learn from others' mistakes as well. I have always went into every single call with intention. Every single call that I had, there were some times where I had a good call and a bad call, and in my mood definitely affects it. And I think that your mood will affect everyone and how good of the quality their call is. But every single call I went into, I always thought, what could I have done better? Even if it was a one call close, even if I got them on the phone, sold them 30 minutes later, they were only on the phone with me for 15 to 30 minutes, and I sold them. I'm gonna think in my head, I was like, okay, how could have I said less and sold them in 20 minutes instead of that 30 minutes? Or what could have I said to maybe bundle their home with their auto, or bundle their life with their home and auto, or something like that? Even if I get the sale, there's always something that I can do better, and I have that mindset of being a student of the game, of being a student of every call, and knowing that no call is going to be perfect. And another thing that I brought into this month was knowing that the person you're talking to over the phone can't jump through the phone and punch you. The person talking on the phone, unless you give them all your information, they don't know nothing about you. And what's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen? They not punch you, but they tell you no. They cuss you out. Who cares? On to the next. I tried my best to come into this month with resilience and persistence and consistency. There were some days I had to miss work, personal reasons, but that definitely killed momentum. And I hope to come into this new folio, this new month of selling insurance, with more momentum. I have a lot lined up for this next week. It's Friday today. I have a lot lined up for next week, so hopefully everything goes to plan and I hit over 10K my first week of the new folio, and that'll be awesome. And also, in my district, one goal I had was to touch the number one spot out of all the producers. There's like 66 or 70 producers, I think, and I hit number one in my first folio for the first 2 weeks. I wasn't number one like the whole time for the first 2 weeks. There was this other girl that we were battling for like the first 2 weeks, and then after she just blew me out of the water. But I ended the folio in third place, so like that is something I'm very proud of. I'm very competitive, and I thought it was cool that my first full folio of selling insurance, I ended up in third place. And I know I could have done better, and I don't regret how I performed. I know I could have done better, but I also learned a lot, and I I can't wait to bring it into next folio. It's going to be Christmas, supposedly the most dead part of the year, and we'll just see how I perform, and hopefully next year, unless I get it this year, but hopefully next year, well, actually the folio ends January 5th, or no, January 20th, but hopefully next year, and maybe this folio, I hit number 1 on the leaderboard. There's a big leaderboard. It's pretty cool. This first month, I sold 23 units. I sold $45,757 in home and auto, 23 units. And yeah, it was a roller coaster. My goal was 50,000. I didn't reach my goal, but I mean, there's always next month. There's always going to be next month. And I'm really happy with the 45,000. And I know there's going to be months where I surpass that. One thing that'll be really cool that will happen in the future, is I can't wait until I'm at 100,000. I'm at 100,000 for a folio, and second place is 30,000 behind me. I can't wait. And my goal is to be the best. And anyone that wants to learn, I will want to teach. I want to be a student, and I've learned that the best student is the best teacher, because you can teach the most when you've been in someone's shoes. And when someone's a student to you and you've been a student for a longer time, you can teach them how to be a student and absorb the knowledge that you want to teach, and help them absorb the knowledge that you learned as well. And yeah, this is just the beginning. $45,757 of premiums sold in my first month of selling insurance. It was a roller coaster. I can't wait for the second month, the second folio. I'm super excited to see what I can do. And I'm super excited for the foundation I'm building for myself, and of when I open up my own agency in the future. I'm gonna start trying to make more videos about insurance and selling. I'm gonna still try to do mindset videos and checkups, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you're looking to get into insurance, or you're looking to get into some type of sales, I went from cold calling B2B cold calling businesses to sell a social media marketing service that I didn't even know how to fulfill. I went from doing that, cold calling 100 people a day. It wasn't automatic dialer. I had to dial every single one, let it ring. I would call 100 people a day, book calls for my business partner. One thing I remember is that I was always persistent. I did not care what people said. I got cussed out so many times, and I brought that persistence into the insurance world, and I think that mainly helped me propel. And also, one of the most important things is be very vibrant, be very positive, and have fun. Have fun with every call. Don't take it too seriously. Take it seriously, but if you don't have fun, you're not going to be able to build that easy rapport with people. If you're talking, would you want to buy from someone that sounds like a little depressed kid? Would you want to sell from someone like, hello, like, have fun, have some energy, have a smile, and just like say some wild stuff, because not wild stuff, but like just have fun with every single call, and the customer or whoever you're talking to will feel that energy through the phone. I guarantee that. So yeah, if you guys are if you guys are into sales, or you want to start your own business, or sales is a big part of your work or whatever, or you're trying to self-improve, you need to follow this channel, because this journey is going to be amazing. This journey is going to be inspirational, and this journey is going to help millions and inspire millions. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Gone.